Ready to go now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's outside.
That pitch is out.
2-2. Got him. 1 out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Matt Olson. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here is Austin Riley. Now a quick throw to first. Olson back in standing. Here's a 1-1. And that's down and away. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. On the ground. Rojas with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st. Here's Mookie Betts now. The 1-2. Rip towards third. Throw on to Olson. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one missed. Outside low. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. He went 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. And that's it for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one misses. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Pajes on his way over. Makes the catch, 1 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Inside and hit him.
Ball got him right there.
Batting 7.
One gone, runner at first. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And next for Atlanta, Eli White. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Towards first, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Albies makes the turn at second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner
Ball
takes
back
off.
outside.
No throw. He's in there safely. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. Field playing pretty shallow. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the second, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they tacked on to their lead. It's 2-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Andy Pappas will hit next. 2-1 now. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Once he digs in. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now even up. Now
that's
one missed. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. New inning getting started. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's off
Oh,
the mark.
that's out.
Ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher
Stepping in,
Will
Drake
Baldwin.
Baldwin. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Up next,
Swings
for
and
the
misses.
Dodgers,
It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Betts. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
What a stop. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So now it's Freddie Freeman. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0.
It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. Make some money, spend some money, make it back. Love some more. It's a go, go, go.
Start of the 4th,
Leading off
and now
for
it's Atlanta's
Atlanta,
cleanup
third
hitter,
baseman,
Austin Riley.
That's in. Ball 2.
Riley at 23 years old. He was their first-round pick in 2015. That catches the corner. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
What do you
Check
got?
swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. And a 3-2. Ripped to right. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did,
That's
and
ball
he did
3.
it perfectly.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom four, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-2 now. Sale back to work. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So up next, Andy Pajes. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Got him. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Eli White. And a bunt towards third. Now back in safely at first.
Up next for
Nice job
Atlanta,
picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
Man at first, runner on the go. This one popped up, and that's foul. That's off the mark.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
It's softly on the ground left side.
Yeah,
Rojas
you're
for
out.
one. On to
No,
first
he's
double
out.
play. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Outside
Ball
low.
3.
And now it's 3-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down at the plate. Drake Baldwin. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jack Dreyer.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in
That's
his
ball
arsenal,
3.
and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So man aboard Here's Mookie to hit. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done. Will Smith to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Hey.
In the air to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Just off the inside edge.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here comes Austin Riley. 2-1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and now they trail by 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Runner takes off.
Hey.
Throw.
No, he's
safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Now back in safely at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 2.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 5-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down. Here comes Max Muncy. There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
What do you got?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs. Empty. Now the left. Here comes a new arm for the Braves. Tyler Kinley. He's into the game with the bases empty. 1-1 now.
Hey!
Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs and outside. Teoscar goes down on strikes. We go to the top of the 7th. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 70. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and they put the tag on him for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Puts a bunt down. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the order, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Oh, that plunked him.
I got him.
And
Take
that's
your
now
bait.
twice he's been hitting this one. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. Foul ball there. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that
Outside.
closer's coming in.
The 3-1.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball. Bring the count full.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. The 2-1. There's the strike. Not close with that one. Full count now. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman.
First and second, no outs. So here's Riley now. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Next over and finds the zone, and the count is full. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So bases all loaded up. Ozzie Albies now at the plate.
So they're all loaded up in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
And that one off the outside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
Base hit. 1 run is in. To third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Tag, but he's in there. Go-ahead run on base. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit.
That's ball 2.
To the mound now. They turn to Blake Trinan. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one finds the zone. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Eli White next up for the Braves. This one popped up. And that goes foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2. That one out to right. Tucker gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a base hit to the left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 7-5.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Next pitch off the plate. Count 2-1. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped to third and caught. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy at the dish. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Here's a 2-2. And in one hops the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. 2-2. Pickoff throw. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing, and he breaks his bat. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's low.
Next offering is downstairs. And that
Ball,
one almost
inside.
hit him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Inside, and that's ball 4. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position. Here's Matt Olson. And a 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Austin Riley at the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over. Makes the grab. On to first. Ball game.